Hi, Chris Weitzel, owner of Chris Seafood. We're here today at 1300 Seagrave here in Woodstock, Unit 4. And today I wanted to just go a little behind the scenes on the salmon that we provide. We have this 6 days a week. The salmon we do get is from New Brunswick, and yes, it is farmed from True North Farms out in New Brunswick. And this is how we get them. By the 4-pound side. Beautiful, beautiful sides of salmon. So the first thing that we do, and you can see, we go through and we take all the bones out. Ideally, in a perfect world, there are no bones. We don't live in a perfect world. So we just run our hands right down slowly in case one is protruding through. It will hurt your hand. If you go too fast, that will hurt. There's one there. So some people ask, Chris, your salmon seems to be more expensive than the grocery store. Well, I'm going to stand here firmly and say that it's not the same salmon. People, I don't believe, take the time that we do to come up with the product to get it to you the best possible state. So what we do to get it into a nice 4-ounce or 7-ounce fillet, first thing I do is I take off the belly. This here, believe me, does not go to waste. We make some amazing salmon burgers, which that goes into. And then the next thing, we take the skin off. And that's for the dogs. So there may be fishmongers out there that cringe at how I do things, and I'm not here to say whether this is right or wrong. I'm just here to say this is how I do it. So I am just grabbing tightly onto the end. I leave a little bit on, so that is something to grip. You can hold it onto the table, or you can hold it in your hand. Either way, notice the angle of my knife. I'm going angled at almost about a 45, and it's just back and forth, keeping tension on with your hand holding it. And the goal is to have, not bad. The goal is to have no meat, all skin. That's it. That's the game. That's what makes it fun. Always looking. The next thing that we do, we take off this little bit of fat, and that actually just peels right off. Like that. We take just a little bit off there. That peels off. And that is just a beautiful piece of salmon, in my opinion. So right now, we're going to cut off some 4-ounce portions. Now we're going to do a few 7-ounce. My hand's the scale. There we go. That's 1 4-pound salmon, 4-ounce portions, 7-ounce portions. Here for you, fresh, every day, 6 days a week at 1300 Seagrave, Unit 4 here in Woodstock. Come on, say hi. We'll see you then.